See if anybody shows up here. The original good dawning didn't quite go through. It's kicking me out. I don't get it. See what happens. That thumbs up. All right, let's see if anybody shows up in this chat here. If not, then tonight's good dawning is just a bust because it would not, for some reason or another, it would not take the original upload. Just kept saying you're kick me out of the light, and yeah, nobody's coming back to this one. So it happens. We'll make a short, and we'll call it a day. All right, Millie and Yangtze. All right, we got two here. See what happens, but yeah, it kept kicking me out of the original live. I have no idea what's going on. It just would not take it. Three. It's interesting. There's three people in the chat, but it only says that there's one. All right. Welcome to the second version, round 2 of Good Dawning with Mr. Floyd. This will be posted, I guess. First one, Gremlins. Welcome to the last day or last week of Mercury retrograde. So there we go. For some gremlinist in there, I don't understand it. Claire, Good Dawning, Children's School. Welcome. Thank you. This is amazing. Grateful to see you here. I have no idea what happened there, but there we go. For some odd reason, YouTube ate the video. I have no idea, but it kept saying that I was unable to connect. So I don't understand, but I'm grateful you're all here. Viviani, welcome. Grateful. Good Dawning. You guys all came over. Anyways, thank you. Made my day. So yeah, maybe that was meant to happen just to make my day, that you guys jumped over anyways. Yeah, if it ever happens, I'll try to go live again. So if you see that the originals disappeared, then you see this random show up. That's but YouTube is YouTube. Sometimes we get tested energetically. If this makes any sense. And to see our reactions, like I could have just walked away, but I was convinced by somebody to continue the stream otherwise, and grateful I did, because you're all here. Bonnie, Helene, Viviani, thank you guys so much. And I don't know, Viviani, if you want to check with John, his link for tomorrow is like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm not sure if he's getting up at 3 a.m. or whatever it is to do his show. But from what I saw last, his live scheduled for tomorrow for John Binney is not scheduled till like 4 something in the evening. So I don't know if that's correct or not, but if it's not correct, then tomorrow we'll dive over to John. All right, so welcome to Good Dawning. First off, let's give a quick pause for Rooted Willow. Her mom just had lung biopsy surgery, and it's out of surgery. So we're going to take just a science. We choose to send loving energy to Rooted Willow's mom as she's recovery for surgery at the moment, or for a biopsy. And we're going to also send love for a positive, easy, clean, not positive as if they found some perfect results. Whatever they need to find, it's clean, it's good, she's perfect health. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a moment. All right, thank you for turning on only mode. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. To take a moment, Rooted Willow, we're going to see your mom at Golden Light, walking out of the hospital in excellent and fantastic health with whatever she went in for, no problem. All right, perfect. All right, thank you for clearing the chat there, whoever did. Grateful. All right, so what we've been doing, energetic clearing. So we're going to do so this dawning as well. We're going to cut some cords. I brought, and if you're wanting to do so, if you accept, then you can be part of this as well. I'm not Reiki certified per se, but I will probably be shortly. But I did bring my amethyst out with. So what we're going to do is some cord cutting this dawning, and we're going to cut as we've been doing every Monday morning. And it's the most important thing you can do is you don't want to carry your past into your present. So we're going to take our past, which is our parents, and any negative situations that may be sitting in our aura field, and we're going to cut some cords. The best, easiest way to get to your right body is to release the traumas that are sitting in your auric field, and in order to do so, we got cords. And so what we're going to do, as we do every dawning, is we do cord cutting, and we also do manifestation. And what we're going to do today, we do every Monday, is we're cutting cords from our family members, specifically from our parents and our brothers and sisters and grandparents, just our immediate family and grandparents and whatnot that may have built resentment or anger, or maybe you were the black sheep of the family and you weren't treated so well. And if you're carrying those energies around with you in your auric field, it's going to dampen your energetic field. It's going to dampen your vibration. It's going to make it harder for you to get into your light body. And what you're trying to manifest has to go through those heavier vibrations first in order to see the light into your universe. So if we thin your field out, you get lighter, your energies get lighter, you'll feel lighter, and what you want to manifest will come in a lot easier because there's no dense energies that have to be cleared away for your manifestation, your energy to get out. So let's go ahead then. We're going to grab, if you're not in, I understand, but either by saying yes, putting a thumbs up in the chat, whatever. We're going to do a different cord cutting today. So we're going to do it with the amethyst as best as you can see it. You can also, as we're cutting cords here, cutting cords can be done at home. All you have to do is close your eyes, imagine what you want to cut, and you can either say, like my parents, we're not cutting negative positives, we're just cutting all the negative stuff that's attached to us, and we cut the cord. Or you can see it on a chalkboard and erase it. You can put it on paper and ball it up, throw it away, or put it in a fireplace. Whatever works for you, you can make it into a paper airplane and pitch it off the side of a mountain, but you probably don't want to litter. But you're getting the idea, however you want to get rid of the energetics. So as we're doing that, I'm going to do some smoothing with the amethyst point. If you're down, if you're not, certainly I understand. But here we go. So take a minute here and start cutting cords. We're going to cut cords, all the negative energetics from our parents, from those who that have traumatized us in our past, what have you. And so we're just going to pull the cords out and cut. And we're going to do a little bit of smoothing with the Reiki once we're complete. So let's go ahead and take a moment, and we're going to cut those cords as we've been doing every Monday. And if you're new here, it's just as simple as saying I'm cutting the negative energetics from my parents and anything that has been in my field that doesn't need to be there, anything in the past, any resentments or anger, and cut the cord. If you have a specific situation, like my mom did X, cut the cord to it. If you go to generally any Reiki, you might see them pull a cord and cut that cord just like that. So let's go ahead and take a moment to do so. We're going to cut those cords. So we're centering in on our parents. If you have brothers and sisters, maybe your grandparents, cousins, that's it. Husband as well, of course. Husband, wife, that any energetic cords, negative energetics that may be in your field, we're cutting those and removing them, like seeing it on a chalkboard, like Bart Simpson writing on chalkboard, and erasing their name and the situation, or just erasing it. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. Cutting those cords. All right. We've done some active cord cutting, and now we're going to turn on our violet flame. We work with Saint Germain. Of course, Saint Germain has gifted us, and it's all within us, the violet flame, so I have to invoke it. If you've been watching this, the violet flame is part of us already, as it's in our field already. All we have to do is activate the violet flame, so we're going to turn on our violet flame, bring it up and on. So take a deep breath, bring in your violet flame. You can imagine turning it up like a gas tile, spin it around. So I'm invoking the violet flame, Saint Germain, and then bring it up. And we're going to clear, and we're also going to bring in the amethyst and do a little bit more clearing. So if you're agreeing, if not, all right, not too much longer here. A little smoothing. Some tapping. All right. There we go. First time working with the amethyst. We'll be more. We've got some next week. We've got a rose quartz pillar the other day, so we're going to use that too. And if you watched, coffee bags jump back on me. If you watched yesterday, I was on Rooted Willow, and we talked about energetically clearing your home and using crystals and banging pots and pans, cleaning your floor, for example. And so it was a good time. Thank you, Rooted Willow. That's amazing. So if you need tips on how to clean, Rooted Willow there. But what we're going to do now, take a deep breath. We're going to bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain and do a channeling here and see what they've got for the dawning as well, and get you guys. And you might have an exercise for us here. I'm already getting what he wants to do here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good dawning and welcome. Welcome to Good Dawning with Mr. Floyd. And of course, ourselves, Archangel Raphael, very little of him left, and Saint Germain, lots of him left, because this is who is channeling through Josh for you, to you today, this good dawning, this moon day. There you go. So we are cutting cards. You are carrying when you are cutting cards, you are carrying the energetics of your past in your universe. You are like a vacuum. So everything that happens for you, you would think it happens to you, but everything happens for you. So the energetics stick to you like glue, right? So you're working and you are just sucking it all up. And so we are cutting the cards so you're not carrying others the energetics with you. You could carry the two if you choose, but it makes your universe more dense. It makes it harder for you to manifest. It makes what you are saying, your words are spells, but they have to go through your dense trauma body first to get out of your arc field to create. So if you can lower your speed up your vibration by lowering or removing, we should say, the dense traumas from your body by cutting those cards and asking the universe, throwing it out to the universe and removing it from your toroidal field, putting it, just deadening it, really. We're not sending it to the grand toroidal field. You don't want to send your traumas. There's enough trauma in the grand toroidal field to traumatize everybody 50 lifetimes over. We don't want to send our old traumas to the grand toroidal field and dampen the earth's toroidal field. Our here is to send love. So we are making ourselves more love by removing the dense trauma energies that are in our field when we cut those cards on a daily basis. That is what we are doing. We're not going to carry Bob home from work if we can avoid it, and we are not going to carry Fran at the water cooler who is dissing her children because she is a narcissist and angry at her, and whatever she is. She is not nice to our children, and we are not going to carry that not nice energy with us. So we are going to cut those cards. And that is what we are doing. That's what we do in the dawning. So it is Moon Day. It is the day that you wash up the moon, right? So you must carry your moonstone. You must go up and look at the moon, and don't moon anybody. Ha ha ha. If you moon somebody, then you might get arrested, and we don't want that. Ha ha ha. But this isn't the 60s and 70s where it was popular, like an Animal House, where you would moon people. We don't want to do that anymore. But nonetheless, in your moon day, are you setting grand intentions for your week? Are you setting an energetic intention for your week? Are you creating plans in yourself? What are you wanting to see for the week? Are you just davishing in? Are you creating intentions? You can create a plan, but you cannot guarantee that it's going to turn out the way you want it. But if you have an energetic intention that I want to create more abundance this week, or I want to create more love in my universe this week, or I want to remove all the negative energetics. Not all. You can't remove all of anything, but I want to smooth out negative energetics in my universe and work towards being more positive. Maybe that's something you need to do this week. No needs. Maybe you see that there's something that would benefit you. There we go. We're not saying there's ever a need to do anything, but you might need to pee or eat eventually. But other than that, there's not a lot of needs in your universe. You create the needs. Nonetheless, you could probably not eat for 20 or 30 days and not really have a need for a while, but you would need water. But that's about it. But nonetheless, or you would need a dirty chai like Josh is drinking. But eventually you might need a chai. But what we are getting right here is that it is Moon Day. So what are you wanting to see for your week? What are you looking to ground into, and what energetics do you want to play in for your week? Do you want to have a good week? Are you not caring? Are you just davishing into your Monday like, whatever, today is Monday, I'm just going to do what I need to do, and I am not thinking about it. I'm not intentionally, and this is what we are getting at, living in my universe. We are saying intentionally, we are asking you to think more in layers in your universe. We are not asking you to think in the I'm going to get a chai. So that is exactly where I'm at. Think of the ramifications of that. If you have $50, right? If you only have $50, you get a chai. Then you only have $40, right? Think of those ramifications. We're asking you to live more intentionally in your universe. Start seeing the threads that put together in your universe. Start seeing the energetics at play in your universe and start seeing what you want and stating to your universe what you are looking to create in your universe, what you're wanting for your universe, what you're wanting to see in your universe, and how are you wanting your universe to turn out. Are you intentionally doing so on your moon day? Are you sitting down or Sunday? Because theoretically, and it makes no sense that your weekends are split up. So your Sunday technically is your Monday. You start your week on a Sunday, but it's nonetheless. But you could do a Sunday or Monday, nonetheless. But we are saying to you, are you grinding into your energetics? Are you creating lists? For example, like it's Monday. So what you have to do this week? Are you putting it on paper? Are you showing to yourself what you want to be responsible for? Are you do the energetics that you're looking to create? Are you living intentionally? When we say are you living intentionally, we're asking you to look at the layer behind. So if you are peeling back, like if you can, right? So you are peeling back the layer as to why you are choosing to do something. We apologize if it's a little dim with the light and whatnot. The other picnic table is still sitting in the grass. It's not angled and it never fell into the lake. It's not. We cannot use it because you see Josh should be like on a slant. So we sit here, you can see the lake. There we go. But there's no Emerson Lake and Palmer. There you go. But nonetheless, from your universe, are you giving your universe intentional energetics? Are you asking yourself, what am I trying to create? If you're trying to create a new business, I'll give you an example. You want to get to Adam, for example, from the Medium channel. This is Josh's example, right? He is having his new and improved retreat in October. So if Josh wants to go to his retreat in October, he has to start living intentionally. If he spends all his money, he's not going to go to the retreat. If $5 for coffee, it's not going to break or make him. But nonetheless, he has to start thinking more intentionally. The airline ticket is $100, $150, let's say, to go to New York, right? To get to Adam's retreat. If you are living intentionally, then you're not going to go, oh, you are in a rock shop and I want this rock and that's $100, and you spend it. And decently, you are intentional. You have to be more intentional in your universe with your resources. If you are looking to go to Adam, then you are saying, okay, if I have $150 for the airline ticket, and I can afford the airline ticket now to go to the Adam's retreat, for example. And so I need to help you because you do not want to spend your money that way. Be more intentional when you are saying, I need this, but then you buy that. I want to end up doing this. But are your energetics pushing you that way? Are your energetics really dragging you the other way? Are you trying to maybe say you want to write a book? You're making this up, right? So you want to write a book, but then are your energetics not allowing you to write the book? Are you not sitting down? Are you not slowing down in your universe so you can write that book? Do you not have the notepad ready? Are you not grinding into the thoughts and the ideas that you want to write the book? Are you just, I want to write the book, but you are dashing through your universe, not intentionally creating a universe that allows you to write the book? Maybe you want to write the book, but you are working crazy hours and you cannot get down to write the book. You have to create the intention, and that you want to write a book. You have to create the intention that this is going to be my universe, and I have to create a universe that is going to allow me to book. What about the energetics in your universe and how you choose to create them or not for you? We're asking you to be a little more thoughtful on how you spend your energies. Again, we're going back to Josh's example that he had a rock sitting there on the counter. He's been looking at his zebra calcite for so long. He's like, it is energetic to him. It is a good piece of rock, and it is only $40. But it's $100, which is, anybody can come up with a good DoorDash 2 times, maybe 1 time, and get $100. It's not coming, but showing the universe wanted, or you're doing other things to establish. Sure, maybe there's something you want, right? And we do this all the time. And you will do this, you will conflate your universe. We are doing with the eyes open. But you will conflate your universe where there's something that you want, right? So you want we are going to make this a Toyota Tundra. But so you need to get 20% down payment. So you think, okay, I can do this. But as you are doing it, you stop thinking about your down payment, then you buy this, or go to IKEA and you start buying this or that. And then maybe you buy some, whatever you buy a new set. You're in Colorado, right? So you buy a new set of skis, right? Did you really want the truck, or did your energetics get mixed up and you didn't save up for your down payment on the truck? You started dovish with your money. But then you sit there and you go, I can't afford the truck. I really wanted that Toyota Tundra. I could not afford it. I could not afford to get the down payment together. Is it you could not afford the down here? and $50 there, where you're spending $200 in a week for your going out to eat and not realizing you're davishing with your money. It sounds very simple, but it's really the case. You do this all the time in your universe where you want something grand, and you will never get it because you are davishing away from what you want. You're trying to beat your, even this, you're trying to meet your immediate needs, right? This would be an immediate need. Fill an empty hole. Coffee, I mean, it's not an empty hole, it's keeping Josh awake, but once it's gone, it's as if he had pissed away the $9 or whatever it was for his cup of coffee. His chai. It's not even a coffee. His coffee was $3, but it's not a coffee, it's a chai. So it's even more money. But what you are seeing is, but you are abundant, but nonetheless, where are you focusing that? That is the question. Are you just davishing through? So again, if you are looking to buy that Toyota Tundra, but you are just burning up your cash, you're going, oh, I'll get the new skis, they are on sale. I'm going to do this, it is on sale. I will go here, I'm going to go buy that. And you go to get ready to see how much you have for your down payment, you do not have enough. And why are you conscious? Why are you living intentionally? If you're intentional, then you will be like, Toyota Tundra, pizza, frozen. Maybe you're going to go a couple of pizzas because you are lazy to cook, right? So I just buy some pizzas, and you don't think about it. But if you buy 2 pizzas and it's $45, you just, and your pizzas may have only cost the restaurant $10, but you are just giving them all that profit as well. So you could go make a pizza. You could buy frozen pizza. You don't have to eat the garbage American pizza. You just buy one made in Europe, which has better wheat, and you don't get the wheat belly, right? So you buy a pizza made frozen in Italy, and you get much better pizza. It's not, what did they say when you buy frozen pizza? It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes. Haha, as far as a negative effect, unless you are buying a non-GMO frozen pizza from Italy. But there you go. So what we are getting at, nonetheless, we give you the extra added bonus information. And we have not forgotten about going on Rumble, to rumble with Jermaine and shooty shit. We are going to do that as well. And there was a beautiful pit bull walking by. But nonetheless, and she complimented, I complimented the dog, and there we go. But nonetheless, so in your universe, can you slow down to give your universe the attention that it needs, to give it the intention that you are looking for in your universe? Are you going to dovish away the monies that you need for your down payment on your Toyota Tundra, for example? Are you going to not buy your pizzas and say, that's $40 more that I could put toward, or you buy frozen pizza and you save $30, right? You just buy, there you go. And you put the money away towards your Toyota Tundra. So what we are getting at is, you have to be the one who creates the intentions in your universe for whatever you are looking for. If you're intending for a new job, then are you spending the time online? Are you just going, I'm intending to get a new job? There you go. Okay, well, you put it to your universe, but your universe cannot match you if you're not putting out the energetics to help to create a new job. It is not your responsibility. If you are saying, I intend to get a new job, or the interview job, then to get to the end. You only cut one half. Makes no sense. But nonetheless, so this would be your responsibility to do so. But again, are you taking the responsibilities in your universe? If you want that Toyota Tundra, are you canceling your crazy subscriptions to whatever? Maybe you have the Battle Box and you are getting the Battle Box, which is like a Survivor box, and it costs you $75 a month for the Battle Box, or $100 a month, right? You are getting the Garden Box, right? You are a gardener, and you get the box of the $100 box of garden supplies. You don't know what they are sending you, but they send you $100 worth of gardening stuff, right? You get it every month. Well, if you are looking to buy that Toyota Tundra and you are needing the funds for your down payment, are you willing to cancel your garden box or your whatever it is that you are, your subscription box, there you go, that you are receiving, to put that money in? It's about the energetic money. You get a big pretzel tub or something, a big tub, and you put your money in there and you start filling up for your down towards you in that truck. You have now created momentum towards you in the Tundra, and your universe is going to repeat that in your universe. You're going to see that on the outside of your universe. You're going to see more Toyota Tundras for one, but you're also going to see the momentum. We're dehydrating Josh. Give him a moment. There we go. You're also going to see the momentum shift in your universe. You might start getting a Toyota Tundra t-shirt. You might start seeing videos about how awesome you can do to your Toyota Tundra, things you can maybe modify. You want to put the lift kit on your Toyota Tundra, whatever, steps or a ladder for the back to step into the bed. Whatever you want to do, you want to put a tow hitch on your, or maybe get better tires so you can go off-road. That is going to be up to you, Ed. But what we are getting at is if you start moving that forward, all these energies will come flowing in to help you to get to your tundra. And that is the whole point. You are pushing those energetics. You are the grand conductor of your train, right? So you're pulling all those energetics with you. And what are you in your universe? Can you see that? What are you trying to create? What are you trying to do? Maybe you're looking to move out of a situation. You're in a bad living situation. You are no longer going to be with the person you are living with, and you need to move out. Can you then shift your universe to, I am moving out. That is your universe now. I'm moving out. I am free. I am living somewhere else. And that is what you tell people. I am in the process of moving out. This is how we shift our energies. You are saving your money. I put $100 away in the I am free fund, and you start shifting that. That it becomes your universe, right? So people ask, what are you up to? I am up to 5-4. Ha ha ha. But no, seriously. I am up to getting out of my current living situation. I'm moving my universe forward. That's just what I am doing. So people ask you what you are up to, and you are timid about it. You're telling your universe you are not ready for what they are looking to give you or what you are looking for. If you are energetic about it, I am moving my universe forward. I'm getting the F out where I am living, right? That changes everything because that is your pushing energetics. You are telling that. You are slapping somebody's face with, I am moving my universe. What are you doing? I am getting out, push, and you are slapping it in their face, so to speak. But you're pushing those energetics. If you are like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to maybe get out of this house. You're not going to move. You're going to try to maybe get out of that house, but you're not pushing the energetics. What you tell, what you say, I'm working towards getting a Toyota Tundra. Yes. If you want to carry that energy, you're going to get your Toyota Tundra. If you're like, I don't know, I'm trying to save up, maybe get the Toyota Tundra. I don't know. You're not in your energetics. We are talking about grounding yourself as hard as possible into what you are looking to do. You're going to college. I am going to be the world's best, whatever you are graduating in. If you are getting a new job, where are your energetics? Are you, oh, I got the new job and I am timid and scared and pushing, but I have to go to this new job now? You will make it, you will get there, but you are going to be timid and scared in the job. You are not carrying your energetics forward. We understand change can be hard, but ground into it. Stand strong. Whatever you are choosing in your universe, pardon me, pardon Josh, but the bup is, he's been bupping a lot. That is good. If you are finding that you are just randomly bupping, you could be releasing energies. We are going to repeat that. If you just randomly bup, or if you state something, this is a good one. If you are in your universe, right, and you're talking to somebody and they are like, this is a good idea. And you say, yes, that is a very good idea. I'm going to perform this, whatever this is. And then you bup, right? Your body is agreeing with you. If you have not had food, not drinking anything, and your body just randomly bups. After a good conversation, and you are like, I am sauce love, burp. Your body changes your whole universe because you are not what happens to the body, you are the driver of the body, just like your Toyota, right? You are not the Toyota. You are the driving of the energies to bringing things to you, the human body. Then once you're out of the dense trauma, then it's light because it feels light. When you're in your dense trauma, you have to battle through the body to get to what you want. You want the Toyota. First, you have to battle the worthiness. If you are in a dense trauma body, first off, I want the Toyota Tundra truck. Am I worthy of a Toyota Tundra truck? If you are not out of your light dense trauma body and you are still in your traumas, you have not released your traumas, you are still in your dark night or what have you, you might come up with 100 different reasons why you are not worthy to even own a Toyota Tundra. If you might say that Toyota Tundra, ooh, that could be expensive. I don't know if I am worthy of that. Maybe I'll get a 1985 Datsun B10 pickup truck instead with a 4-speed shift that's all rusty because that's where my energies are. Your energy is what you drive, sort of, to an extent. Matches who you are. Your energetic field, what you have, things you own in your universe. So you can conflate it, but based on your energetics. So if your energetics, you're still in your trauma body, and you still have the lack, and the money is hard to come by, and I don't know if I am worthy of driving a brand new vehicle. Like you are not worthy. You're the same worthiness as anybody else, but you may not see that. Or maybe I don't buy new vehicles. My parents trained me that you only buy a used vehicle. I watched Susie Orman, who says if you buy a new car, you are insane, or whatever. But this is your planet and your choice. So you buy the new car because you feel you deserve the new car. See, that's why you buy yourself a new car. You are worthy around you. You do not have to go to Goodwill to buy your clothes, although there's nothing wrong with going to Goodwill. There's enough clothes on the universe, and nobody ever has to buy clothes again. But you do not see it that way. You do not share what you have. If people would share what they have that they don't use, and people would be a lot better off. But they're not going to. How many people of you have T-shirts or shirts that just sit in your closet? You have not given them to Goodwill. You have done nothing with it. How many people are buying irons? You go buy an iron. Why do you need to buy an iron? How many people have two irons in their house? You're saying, or an iron they don't use, or haven't ironed in a decade. Then why don't you give it away? But nonetheless, what we are getting at, your universe has everything you need, but it's the energetics. You are pushing it all away. So from your end, if you want that Toyota Tundra, can you be the energetics of worthiness? Can you get out of your light body and realize that you have to intentionally create your Toyota Tundra with your energetics? You have to be in it. You have to see that you are worthy. You cannot be in your dovish body and get your Toyota Tundra. You might end up with your Toyota Tundra, but even if you bought the new vehicle, if you're still in your dense trauma body, there could be guilt or shame. I feel guilty about buying the Toyota Tundra. I feel guilty or shameful about spending $375. That's probably cheap now. A month for a car payment. But you are seeing what we are getting at here. It is all based on your grand energetics and what you are intentionally trying to put into your universe and how you are seeing it. Keep that in mind. We are Archangel Raphael and they may have channeled. We want you to understand that you are the ones who create that grand energetic. If you are grounding into your body and realizing that you are source, grounding into the source that you are, not your body, is realizing that you are source and the body is the vessel to drag you around on planet Earth so you can experience all these things in 3D. It's a lot easier. If your parents always said to you, you are not worthy of getting a new Toyota Tundra, you have to drive the crappy Datsun B10 pickup truck from 1985. If your parents kept telling you that you are not worthy of this or that, find the worthiness in yourself. Get rid of their cards. Cut that. Worthiness in parents. We are going to erase that. Do not need to carry that around, and that is them. Realize anything that anybody has ever said to you, about you, for you, it is their opinion. It's not yours. The only opinion you have that's valuable for yourself is the one that comes from the inside yourself. Everything else is anybody else's garbage, and it's going to be conflated with their garbage as well. So keep that in mind. We love you. We know you love it. It's a Toyota Tundra, or maybe a whatever it is for you, a Toyota Camry. There you go. Either way, we like Toyotas. Hondas is what we'll go get the Honda Civic, right? Just be simple in your Civic, but nonetheless, we'll give you a lesson. That is your question. But nonetheless, you go buy your car, your Honda, your Toyota, whatever it is, your rusty Nissan. What we are getting at is the worthiness for you to own that vehicle in the first place. The grounding of the energies has to start within you. For you to get that vehicle, you first have to feel worthy enough to own it. Then you have to have the intention behind your actions to bring that into your universe. We're going to go into that deeper tomorrow about how you are living intentionally with each and every step you make. So we are going to say, like, if you're going to buy coffee and you are finding your universe to be a little thin financially, but you are trying to save up for something, should you be buying the coffee? For Josh, no, it's no big deal. But we are stating in your universe. There's a conflation that you make, and there's a fine line between trusting your universe and then blowing all your money, so to speak, and thinking it's going to be grand return. Like, I trust my universe. I'm going to empty my bank account and go put it all in black at the casino. You can do that if you want. You trust that it will return, but nonetheless, how are you spending it as well? Your universe will only give you a grand return on your money if you are spending it in a more wise manner. So a cup of coffee isn't going to make or break. You're allowed to enjoy yourself. But if you take your eye, I'm black. $10,000. Well, okay, you have $10,000 in your bank account. Most people have less than that. So $950. There you go. That's more average bank account these days, right? So you have $1,000. You put it all on black. If you lose, that's on you. But what we are getting at is carry those better energetics with you. Have the intention. You are not going to get your monies refilled if you are blowing it on black or red. If you are getting your monies to the grocery store so you could take care of your child, if you are putting clothes on your back so you could get to work, you're going to get your money refilled. If you trust your universe, are you in understanding? If you're going to buy a kilo of crack cocaine, you're not going to get your money refilled, and you are probably not going to survive. But you're in understanding what we are saying, Essential Man is saying. We support you when you support yourself in a positive manner. There we go. So if you want that Toyota Tundra, you are the energetics that carry that to your universe. You are the intentions that bring it into your universe, or you are the intentions of non-worthiness, to drive my crappy Datsun B10 pickup truck from 1985. Whatever it is for you, keep that in mind. We love you. Releasing transmission. There we go. All right. So are you living intentionally? I never remember all of these, and for some reason I'm really actually getting humid out here. It got me really phlegm locked. So I had a big ball of phlegm in the back of my throat. Maybe if I do this right, it'll clear it out. But so yeah, from your there, if you want a new Toyota Tundra, whatever you're looking for in your universe, you're the energetics that bring it into your universe. It's your intentions. And we're going to get more into living intentionally by, we're not going to say making you have to think about everything you purchase, but at the same time, if your intention is to buy a new pickup truck and you're doing this, that, or the other, then is that aligned with your intentions? That's what we're going to get at, is aligning what you're wanting with your intentions. And are you living intentionally? There we go. Saint Germain's coming back through. Are you living intentionally to line yourself up with what you are looking for? Are you disaligned? Are you trying to get this, but you are moving that way? So you're going to miss your turn. So to make that left turn in Albuquerque, you should have gone straight to get what you are looking for. That's what we're going to be talking about. So there you go. All right. All right. So we're grateful. I don't know what happened to the original, but that was meant to happen because there's 14 of you here, and it blows my mind. And this is the replay, no less. So for those who will relate to this, for those of you out there who are sitting there right now in your dark night of the soul, who have no idea what's going on, but you don't know what your future holds, or you don't know, climbing out of it, or if it's going to be bright or any of that, I'm going to state this. A year ago, I had no idea I'd be sitting here. A year ago, I was still in my car crying. A year ago, everything was dark. I didn't have a job. I didn't have any money. Didn't any of you in my universe. I had a handful of contacts in my phone. What I'm getting at is wherever you are right now in your universe is where you are right this minute. It's going to change. And if you keep doing what's in front of you, it's going to change for the better. Flip. There we go. Flip. And you will step onto another side, and you will be like, the veil will fall, and it'll be amazing. Hold to that. You got this. One more quick with the amethyst here, just to bring in the energies. Remember, our violet flame's still up, so if you want to turn it down, you're in control. If you're watching this in a replay or whatever, you're in control of your own violet flame. Saint Germain, we've modified the violet flame with Saint Germain on our end here to give it a gas burner turn. So if you take the dial, imagine the violet flame spinning around you, and everything in this universe is energetic. So if you want to see it, you'll feel it. If you don't, that's cool. But if you see it and you turn down the gas, you might actually feel that violet flame getting less. Turn it up. You may actually feel it. There it goes, right through my face. It's like my bottom chakras there. You may feel it spin back up. All right. I love you guys. With your permission, and we're going to do a quick smoothing here. Bring things together for today. So take anything out, but really we're just going to smooth everything in, bring all the energies together for today. I've already got a line on some people. I'm going to start looking into Reiki 1, which is one of the reasons why I now know that I'm in the shop. I've performed Reiki on somebody in the shop last week, 2 weeks ago. So, sort of. All right, so we're just going to seal things off. Here we go. All right. Thank you all for being here. As I change and things change, then Good Dawning kind of morphs. It's an ever-living project, so no 2 days will be the same. But every Monday, we're going to get chords from our family. And we didn't include the weekend, but we'll get to the weekend energetics tomorrow. It's faced me. Either way, this is all kind of, every Good Dawning is an experiment and new and shifting energies, but I'm grateful you guys are here, and I will see you tomorrow in the next. So much love and fury.